Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. And continuing reviewing the Marvel Cinematic Universe, now we come to the big one with my review of the Avengers. Yeah, so this movie is fucking awesome. Yeah, I mean, just freaking epic film right here. I love this film, and yeah, this film is just everything people say it is. Action packed, act, act it's funny. I mean, just everything people say about this movie. I mean, it's all of it. I mean, this is just a freaking phenomenal film right here. Yeah, I mean, just oh man, just I can't say that enough. I mean, just a freaking epic film. I mean, a lot of people love this, and yeah, I freaking love this film also. Yeah, I mean, saw this in the theaters. It was epic, and then just rewatching it now, it's still just as epic. I mean, this film is just so damn awesome. I mean, I would definitely say that this is the not only the best MCU film, but I would definitely say this is the best superhero film of all time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely the best superhero film of all time. Definitely better than The Dark Knight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is just better than any other superhero film ever. You know, just awesome movie right here. I mean, this lived up to the hype, and this just was yeah, lived up to everyone's expectations. I at least I we finally got to see all of them together. Finally got to saw Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow. Just we got to see all of them together finally after the 4 years of build up. You know, this was freaking awesome to see. Yeah, had just about just about everybody from all the main characters from the previous films back. I mean, yeah, still had Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, all of them reprising their roles from the previous films. Yeah, and this time, had Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, replacing Edward Norton. And yeah, Mark Ruffalo, I enjoyed him way more than Edward Norton. Yeah, Edward Norton was just boring. Mark Ruffalo was freaking great in this movie. Yeah, yeah, he definitely had the touch that Edward Norton didn't have. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo, he was great here. Yeah, all the cast was great in this movie. Yeah, everything about this movie was great. The fighting scenes were great. The humor in it was really great also. I mean, yes, some people complained that the humor was cliche and stupid when it wasn't. I mean, if you feel that way about the humor, you're just hating, okay? And yeah, you just take everything seriously, alright? Because, yeah, this film, it didn't need to be all serious. Humor could be thrown in as well, and yeah, humor also yeah, the humor mixed in just really made this film really just be freaking as epic as it was. I mean, yeah, they had just enough humor with this film also to just make it so entertaining to watch. And yeah, just everything about this movie was just good. I mean, I cannot think of one bad thing or problem with this movie. I mean, I'm sure it may have like a few minor things wrong with it, but I don't care. I mean, this is just like the most perfect superhero film ever made. I definitely give this a solid 4 stars out of 4. Just a freaking awesome, awesome film here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have Loki back as the villain, the main villain of this movie, and yeah, have all of the Shield agents back. Yeah, and yeah, they do reference just about everything that was involved in the previous films. Yeah, they do bring up like the connection of Howard Stark and Steve Rogers in here. They do bring up Bruce Banner's gamma radiation accident, which made him become the Hulk. Oh yeah, they bring up what went on between Thor and Jane. Yeah, they do mention what Shield did with Jane's stuff and Thor. I mean, yeah, they bring up they do acknowledge everything that happened in all of the prior films. They just did everything to they did it all to just really build up to this, and yeah, and when we finally got to it, it was freaking epic. yeah, just yeah, definitely a solid 4 stars, like I said. Yeah. So yeah, let me just get into it. Yeah, because yeah, I could probably yeah, because if I don't just like start talking about the film, I'm probably just gonna go on for like hours to just say how epic this film is. So yeah, I'll just get right into it. Yeah, so the film opens up with Loki encountering the Other, which is the leader of the Shitara, which is like an extraterrestrial race. Yeah, the Other is promising Loki the army that can subjugate the Earth in exchange for the retrieval of the Tesseract from Captain America movie. And then yeah, Nick Fury, along with his agent Maria Hill, well, they arrive at the research facility. Well, as an evacuation is taking place, and then yeah, Doctor Eric Selvig is leading the research on the experiment of the Tesseract. And then, yeah, Agent Coulson has explained that the object is radiating the unusual form of energy. And then then it activates and then it opens up the wormhole, which allows Loki to reach the Earth. And yeah, Loki uses his scepter to enslave Dave Selvig and Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye. Yeah, and yeah, the two of them um, along with some other agents, are enslaved by Loki. And yeah, they help Loki take the Tesseract and escape with it. And yeah, they end up avoiding, are able to dodge Nick Fury as he's trying to stop them. And yeah, they end up getting away. And then yeah, then Nick Fury decided to reactivate the Avengers initiative, and then he sends off Agent Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, down to Calcutta uh, to recruit Bruce Banner and to trace the Tesseract through the gamma radiation emissions, and then Nick Fury also approaches Steve Rogers and informs him about the retrieval of the Tesseract, and then yeah, Agent Coulson also visits Tony Stark to have him review over Dr. Selvig's research. And then yeah, all of them get assembled to the Shield's helicarrier. Yeah, it also shows those Hawkeye trying to steal iridium in order to stabilize the Tesseract's powers. While Loki is distracting people. And then, Steve, Tony, and, yeah, and Hawkeye. I mean, not Hawkeye, sorry, Black Widow. All find out about what Loki's doing, and yeah, all of them head to try to stop Loki. And first it was Captain America. As Loki was about to blast one guy, Captain America then showed up and shielded the guy from Loki's attack, and then he ended up fighting with Loki, and then Black Widow also showed up and tried to stop Loki, and then eventually Iron Man also arrived, and then Loki ended up surrendering, and as they were escorting Loki down to Shield, Thor then arrived, and then he freed Loki, and then he then just confronted Loki about what happened with them after Loki fell in the abyss. Thor was just confronting Loki about what happened. And then Loki reminded Thor that they are not really brothers, and then and then Thor tried to convince Loki to just forget about this plan he had and return back to Asgard. But then Iron Man and then ambushed Thor. And yeah, the two of them went at it, and then Captain America then showed up, and after that, Thor then uh, sided with them, and then took Loki back to the helicarrier. And yeah, Loki ended up being imprisoned in some type of chamber. And then yeah, Bruce and Tony teamed up to try to locate the Tesseract. And then yeah, while all that was going on, then all of them, all the Avengers were like dividing for about Shield's plans to use the Tesseract to make other weapons are that deterrent against the extraterrestrials, and also how they actually should approach Loki. And then, yeah, at one point, Black Widow then actually tried to speak to Loki, and then Loki just kind of revealed his plan to Black Widow, and yeah, he also like revealed that Loki had intentions to turn Bruce back into the Hulk. And then yeah, and then the whole group was just arguing with each other about other things on how they're really how each other is all problems. And yeah, then Loki's agents then attacked the helicarrier and disabled all the engines, and yeah, during the attack, it then made Bruce transform into the Hulk, and yeah, Hulk tried going after Black Widow, and then yeah, Thor then and came to Black Widow's aid, and yeah, he tried to stop Hulk's rampage, but yeah, Hulk and Thor then got into a fight, and then yeah, and both Iron Man and Captain America also tried to like regain control over the engine. Yeah, and then yeah, then Nick Fury like knew that Hulk was unleashing, and yeah, they tried. He knew that they needed to try to like distract Hulk somehow. Then yeah, one of Shield's fighter jets like was trying to blast Hulk and distract him, and then Hulk leaped to the jet and tried to the pilot. But then yeah, then the then yeah the jet then started after Hulk attacked it started falling down. And yeah, the pilot tried to eject, but Hulk grabbed onto the pilot and then just threw him, and then yeah, then the jet then crashed down. And yeah, and then Hawkeye and Black Widow get into a fight, and then eventually Black Widow knocked Hawkeye unconscious, and then that released him from Loki's control. Well, and then yeah, Loki then ended up escaping the chamber. Thor tried to stop him, but yeah, Loki was like vapor, and then yeah, Thor just ran right through him, and then yeah, Loki shot Thor into the chamber, and then yeah, Coulson tried to stop Loki from escaping, but yeah, Loki then just killed Coulson by stabbing him with the scepter, and then he ejected Thor from the airship, and then yeah, the chamber was falling down to the ground, and then yeah, Thor tried to escape, and yeah, he eventually did right before the chamber crashed down to the ground. Yeah, and then yeah, after Nick Fury found out about Coulson's death, he then and motivated the Avengers to then start working as a team. But yeah, then Tony and Steve both realized that defeating them won't be enough for Loki. Loki actually has to overpower them publicly in order to actually validate himself as the ruler of the Earth. And then yeah, Tony eventually discovers that Dr. Selvig has a device that is actually built on Tony's Stark Tower. Wherein yeah, Loki is planning to use that along with the Tesseract to open up the wormhole for the Chitauri fleet in space, and yeah, Yeah, Tony then went back to the Stark Tower where Loki also was, and yeah, Tony was then talking to Loki. He's telling him that no matter what Loki does, he won't be able to defeat the Avengers. And yeah, Loki then tried to uh, st- use the scepter on Tony, but then yeah, he then realized that Tony had the arc reactor in his chest, and then yeah, he then just threw Tony out the window. But then yeah, Tony then summoned his Iron Man suit to prevent him from falling. But then yeah, then Thor then appeared, and then yeah, he was fighting Loki as the wormhole then opened, and yeah, it then released the Shatari fleet. He and then yeah, and they all invaded New York City, and then yeah, then the Avengers all rallied up in New York to try to stop the Shatari, and then yeah, Captain America, Hawkeye, and Black Widow all were all fighting off the warriors of the Shatari as Iron Man was like trying to lure the bigger like creature things from the Shatari. Yeah, and then yeah, Bruce then eventually arrived along with Thor to help them, and then yeah, Iron Man then was luring the big creature over to the rest of them. And then yeah, Captain America then told Bruce that he should get angry now, and then yeah, Bruce then just said, "I'm always angry," and then yeah, he then transformed right into the Hulk, and yeah, he then took down the creature, and then yeah, then it just showed all six of them assembled together, and then yeah, it just showed the camera spinning around all of them, which was awesome. And then yeah, Loki then summoned the other creatures along with the rest of the Shatari. Yeah, then Captain America was just instructing the rest of the Avengers what to do, and then he just told Hulk to smash. Yep. Yeah, and then yeah, all of them were just trying to fight off all of the Shatari, doing whatever they could do. And yeah, we're also trying to evacuate the civilians in the process. Yeah. Yeah, and then after, like Loki was trying to chase down Black Widow, and then Hawkeye fired one of his arrows at Loki, and then Loki caught the arrow, but then the arrow detonated, and yeah, it just blasted Loki right back on into the Stark Tower, and then yeah, Hulk then came along. Well, yeah, before I get to that, yeah, Hulk and Thor were also teaming up to take down the some members of the Shatari, and then yeah, then they just crashed down through a building, and then yeah, then it just showed Hulk and Thor standing next to each other, and then Hulk just randomly punched Thor off the screen. Yeah, and then yeah, as I was saying, then yeah, Hulk then and attacked Loki and punched him through a window, and as Hulk was going to charge at Loki again, Loki then just yelled at Hulk enough. And yeah, he was trying to tell Hulk that he was a god and he wouldn't be bullied. And then, as he was telling Hulk that, Hulk just grabbed Loki and slammed him around out on the floor. And then, yeah, Black Widow then and located the generator for the wormhole. And then, yeah, then Dr. Selvig was free from Loki's control also. And then he said that Loki Scepter could be able to shut down the generator. And then, yeah. Then, and yeah, then the Shield Superiors tried to end the invasion by launching a nuclear missile at Midtown Manhattan. And then, yeah, Iron Man then saw the missile, and yeah, he intercepted it, and he took it through the wormhole into space toward the Shatari fleet. And then, yeah, in space, then Tony's suit just powered off and powered down, and then, yeah, and then it looked like Tony may have actually died. Yeah, he then fell back through the wormhole just as it was closing. Yeah, then the missile detonated and destroyed the Shatari ship and disabled the forces. Yeah, then, yeah, and as Tony was free falling down to the ground, Hulk caught him in the air and, yeah, was able to stop him from crashing down to the ground. And, yeah, then just looked like Tony was dead. And, yeah, then Hulk just let out a big loud scream and woke up Tony. Yeah. And then, yeah, it just showed the Avengers headlining all the news. And, yeah, Thor then brought Loki and the Tesseract back to Asgard. And then, yeah. And as it showed the Avengers, like, going their separate ways, Nick Fury, you've said that whenever the Avengers are needed, they will return. Yeah, and then the movie then cut to credits, and then, yeah, during the credits, like, the other was talking with the Master, or Thanos, about the attack on Earth, and yeah, which would also, like, yeah, and then, yeah, and then the post credits just showed all of the Avengers just silently eating with each other in a restaurant, and yeah, that's how it ended. So yeah, like I said, solid 4 stars out of 4. Just an epic movie right here. Like I said, this would definitely be the best superhero movie of all time, without question for me. Yeah, just yeah, Avengers definitely lived up to the hype, and it is an epic film, definitely. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, alright, so yeah, that does it for my review of The Avengers. I hope you guys enjoyed this review just as much as I enjoyed watching this movie again. Just this movie is fucking awesome. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.